is gorgeous.
Okay.
She's beautiful.
Okay.
ಅತ್ತು ಪೊಣ್ಣು ಮಾರೆ.
ಈಗ ಪನ್ನೆ ಇರ್ ಗಾರ್ಜಿಯಸ್ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಪನ್ನೆ ಎಂಕ ಕ್ಯೂರಿಯಾಸಿಟಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆವೊಂದುಂಡು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆವೊಂದಿಜ್ಜಿ.
She is mentor. She's coach. She's consultant.
Okay.
She is facilitator.
Consultant ಪನ್ನಗ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್.
Yes.
ಸೊ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪಂಡ ಈ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ನಾವೊಂದು ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಹೋದಾಗ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ತರ ಇರಬೇಕು.
ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇತ್ತ ಯಾನ್ ಮೂಲ್ ಬತ್ತದ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಬಕ ಟಿ ಶರ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ದು ಎಂಚ ತೋಜಿದು
ಯಾವ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಗಲಿಸ್ತೋದು ಅತಿ ಈರ್ ಪೊರ್ಲೆ ಈರ್ ಎಂಚವತ್ತಿನೆಲ್ಲ ಪೊರ್ಲೆ ಐಟದಾಲ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಜ್ಜಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನೀವು ಹೇಗೂ ಬಂದ್ರು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗೇ ಕಾಣ್ತೀರಾ, ಓಕೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸ್ಥಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ತರ ಬಿಹೇವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ತರ ನಮ್ಮ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ತರ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರಲ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಎಥಿಕೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಅದರ ಒಂದು ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನನ್ಗನಿಸಿದೆ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಅಂಡ್ ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ
she is an entrepreneur with over 10 years of experience in conducting workshops for corporate on power dressing, building a powerful personal presence, soft skills, business etiquette.
ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ she is participated in Mrs. World 2020
and she's a finalist of Mrs. Femina India Stylista 2020.
So collective ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಶಿ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ ಅಸ್ಪೈರಿಂಗ್ ಯಂಗ್ಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಮದರ್ಸ್ ಡೇ ಬೇರೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ವುಮೆನ್ ಎಂಪವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಇವರು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರ್ಟ್ ಕೂಡ. ಸೊ ನನ್ಗನಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಇವನ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಲಕ್ಕಿ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹರ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಶಿ? ಸೊ ನೀವು ಗಾರ್ಜಿಯಸ್ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಹೆಸರು ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ.
Yes, she is none other than very beautiful, very gorgeous, Shiny Pillai.
Ladies and gentlemen, ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಬರಲಿ. So ma'am, a warm welcome to you and can we have you on stage please?
So ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಿ Shiny Pillai on the stage.
Our first panel personality over here. Wow. Ir panlekane gorgeous beautiful matalo toju are really ma'am, I am blessed. Our audience are also blessed to have you on board. Please take your seat.
And I must say your curly hair is crazy. You know one thing about her? She gives workshops on curly hair maintenance.
Wow, really awesome. I think we have the best panel personality over here and a warm welcome ma'am. ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಬರಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ.
See, ನನ್ನ ಒಂಜಿ ಉಪ್ಪುನ ಒಂಜಿ 2 ಗಂಟೆ ನಿಕುಲ್ ದಾದ ಮನ್ಪುಡು ಪಂಡ ಏಪ ಕ್ಲಾಪ್ ಹಾಕೊಡು ಅಪನ ಕ್ಲಾಪ್ ಹಾಕೊಡು, ಏಪ ತೆಲಿಪೊಡು ಅಪನಗ ತೆಲಿಪೊಡು. And when we say make some noise, you have to make some noise. Come on.
ದಾದನಲ್ಲ ದೆತ್ತು ಕೊರ್ಕ ಕುಡ್ಲಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಕುಡ್ಲಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ದಾದನ ದೆತ್ತು ಕೊರ್ಕ.
ಡಿಕ್ಷನ್ ನಡೆ ಬತ್ತನ ಅಲ್ಪ ದಾದ ಬೋಡು ಮಾತು ದೆತ್ತು.
Okay, but ma'am please take your seat. Yes. ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಬರಲಿ. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, make some noise. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much guys.
So yes, so firstly Shiny Pillai ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Exactly.
So you're from, so definitely our audience would like to know about you more.
Yeah, so thank you guys for that introduction. That was very flattering and I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having me here first of all.
Thank you so much. We should feel lucky because you are here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And firstly, you firstly we would like to know about you, like just a brief introduction about you by you.
Yeah,
like
sure.
What is Shiny Pillai stands for?
Yes ma'am, we love to hear from you.
I can give you an insight, a little bit of insight into my background. I'm basically an engineer and I was in this IT industry for over 8+ years, after which I got into image consulting because that has always been a passion, that has always been an interest. So I decided to switch careers and I got myself certified in image consultancy and soft skills. So since then, there has been no looking back. I have been very involved in most of the activities that come my way with image consulting, styling, and I enjoy doing all of it. So that is a little bit about my background.
Yeah, I just would like to ask you one thing. See, it is very difficult to take a decision after 8 years of your career, just changing it, just following your passion. How difficult it was?
See, it's always the first step that's difficult. And I had taken a break after my IT career. I had taken a long break to take care of my kids. So when I came back, I didn't want to start from scratch with IT. So then I said, let me think about pursuing something that I've always wanted. This has always been my interest during my school, college days. So I decided to do it, and it wasn't easy, let me tell you, getting out of your comfort zone, and me being from a small town like Mangalore, where there isn't a lot of exposure into this kind of a field. There aren't many people who are doing this currently. Even when I started, it was hardly unheard of. It was something that was completely unheard of. But it was not easy to take that plunge. But once I took that plunge, I'd say it's been great.
Yes, of course. For that, we have to give a round of applause to ma'am, please. Yes, ma'am. First and foremost, we have given a small description about the image consultant. So, according to you, what exactly that means? That is a image consultant goes to. That what is a particular the base work of that personality?
So what an image consulting is fairly a new field. At least it's quite unheard of in places like small towns like Mangalore. So what we do is we tell you how you can project a certain personality in different situations. How to behave, what to say, what not to say, what is going to be your body language, what is going to be your clothing. Clothing is always, we have never looked at clothing as something that can be used strategically, or it's not a tool that we use. We just pick up stuff. It's a wedding, or it's a party, but there is a certain kind of thinking that goes behind what you wear, because when you wear something and when you say things a certain way or you behave a certain way, the person watching you from outside is forming an opinion about you. So always remember, if you are perceived a certain way by the outside world, it's because of what you are communicating. With
Exactly.
Your clothes
That's
and with
exactly.
your communication. So image consulting is to help you portray the right persona.
ಓಕೆ ಸೊ ಅವ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ನಾವು ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಹೋದಾಗ ಏನೋ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ, ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಜಡ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ವಾಟ್ ಶಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಟು ಅಸ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್, ಮೈಟ್ ಬಿ most of the people do the photo shoot, they give a different poses, right? But according to you, what is the exact posing for both the kind, when we come for the ethnic or might be to the western? So what is exactly how to pose on different terms?
And when it comes to modeling, like most of the time they ask them not to smile, just have a plain look. So what is it? What is the agenda
And I
behind
think
that?
sometimes models, they have the confusion whether I should smile or I should not smile. So how to go on all those things in a pose sectors?
Yeah, so posing cannot be generalized. You cannot say that this is the way to pose for a Western outfit. Neither can you say that this is the way to pose for an Indian outfit. So you cannot generalize any of it. The only thing that can be generalized is your posture, the way you carry yourself, how you carry your body. That is the only thing that can be generalized. And most models know that you have to be upright and straight and not slouch. Other than that, everything is dependent on what you want to convey through those pictures. There is an emotion that is conveyed through a picture. Okay, you have to find out what it is. What is it that you want to come across as? How is it that you want to portray the brand? Now, if you are wearing, for example, you are wearing corporate wear and it's a corporate wear shoot. So what is it corporate wear signifies? Power dressing. So your expressions, your body language have to show that.
So basically, it is not about the posing or whatever the pose we portray. It is the body posture, what we give for pose.
What you want to show people.
To show people.
So definitely there's a difference between body language as a model and as a normal person.
See, when you are posing, it is a completely different game, right? When you are an individual going about doing your regular stuff, it's completely different. So basically, when you are posing, you know that this is what you are supposed to show. What are you supposed to show? See, when you say club wear, for example, you want to look sexy probably. So the expression the body language, and what is it that about an outfit you want to exhibit. These are the three factors that come into the picture with photography.
Wonderful. I think it is most clear picture with the posing fact, I think. And even I have sometimes the question that whenever we go to, might be for wedding ceremonies or might be for the personal events.
Different occasions.
Different occasions. So how to decide the dressing sense for the different occasions?
Okay. You can dress any way you want. Nobody is stopping you. So especially for an occasion like a wedding, Indian weddings are colorful. Okay. So we have a lot of colors in our clothes. You can go that way if that is how you want to look. But if you want to bring in probably a little difference in terms of what you want to come across as, probably elegance is something you want to portray. So then you can stick to colors, patterns and silhouettes that are monotonous, whites. Okay, can you if a Rani Gayatri Devi would have gone for a wedding, how would it be? Correct?
Exactly.
Whereas a common person would have gone for a wedding, how would it be? So you decide what you want to.
So basically, it depends on our personality.
Yes, everybody has a personal style. So tweak your personal style and come and do what you have to do. You experiment, innovate. You can do all of it. So places like weddings and parties are a place where you can do a lot of stuff. You decide, you want to look classic, you want to look sporty, you want to look, see now you're wearing your pair of shoes. It gives you that bling.
Yes,
Right?
exactly.
You're a DJ, so it stands out from the rest of your outfit. Right? So that shows something about your personal style. And you can do it because this is the situation, occasion you are in.
Yes,
you can
exactly.
Go a little sporty, you can go a little experimental.
Exactly.
whatever you want.
Indirectly ಬಂದು ನಾನು ಪೊರ್ಲು ತೋಜೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅರೆಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು. Okay.
So that's
Yes.
about it. You can do whatever you want depending on what you want to come across as.
Yes, exactly, ma'am. And one more thing, it's a very, very important question. Okay, very important. Why? Because nowadays, that name of model, that prospect of that model name, always think that if we do a photo shoot and if we post it into the social media, and they themselves proclaim that the model. So, what is on this
What
particular
is your definition about model?
model? Is model only for the photo shoot?
Okay. So if you are someone who just puts up a picture or who does like for example, somebody approaches me and says, I have this jewelry, can you give me a few pictures with this jewelry on? That doesn't make me a model. My profession is something else. This is something I'm doing out of hobby or it's a time pass or an extra income, something like that. A model is someone whose bread and butter is modeling, walking the ramp, doing fashion shows on a regular basis. That is what I would say a model is. But otherwise, technically speaking, even a small baby is a model if he's posing for a picture. Correct? Yes. But a professional model is someone who does it on a regular basis, and that is his or her bread and butter.
Yeah. So finally, we would like to ask you, like, how was your experience as a trainer for Mrs. World 2020?
So, to get into pageant training, I myself participated in Femina Stylista. Okay, it was not my agenda to win the title. My agenda was to learn how the whole thing happens.
And I think that is the most important than winning on particular things.
Because I wanted to get into pageant training and I wanted to know how the best in the industry does it. And what better than Femina, right? So that is the reason I got into it. And I learned all the intricacies of how experts handle grooming. And that is how I got into Mrs. World. And it was a very good experience. I put all whatever experience I had in my Femina, the 10 days of hardcore grooming that they gave us. I did all of that and it was a great experience and I would do it again.
Yes, I think we need to give a round of applause to Ms. Shiny Pillai over here. And finally, ma'am, Tishi is presenting something unique in the coastal Karnataka. That's, of course, you know, the entire briefing on the particular event of today's evening. That is Meet and Greet Season 2. So, what do you love to say for Tishi's event?
I think you guys are doing a great job. It's one of a kind thing. I have never come across anything like this. It's my first time that I'm coming on a platform like this. Okay, Okay, so cheers to you guys. You guys doing a great job.
Thank you so
much for
much.
coming here and making this moment special for all of us. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes,
You guys are having a great time.
I love to call the team head of the Tishis, any one of the team members. We have Miss Preksha over here, one of the brand head of the Tishis event and promos. Take complete Tishis event na ಒಂದು brand head ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. So Preksha, thank you so much. So on the bottom of the heart, thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
so
ma'am, for
much,
your
ma'am.
presence.